And the little ghost, Mary Smith Preston, has been seen hanging around this staircase.
Welcome to Ascension Parish Coffee Talk, a weekly show where I talk about nothing but Ascension Parish. My name is Christina Smallhorn, your real estate whisperer for Ascension Parish. And I'm here with my niece, Jessica Robison. She's visiting us from Seattle. She's with the U.S. Navy. Thank you for your service.
No problem.
And she's here to visit, and I thought it'd be a great idea to show her some of the historical places here in Ascension Parish. So today we're gonna go to the Houmas House. And we're gonna visit there, and you're gonna take a look, and it'll be the first time I went and saw the Houmas House. So we're gonna go and check it out. So let's get started.
All right.
So in the whole month of October at the Houmas House, I just found out they're gonna have a haunted house tour. At 6 and 7, they will have the tour of the house, but it will be their haunted house tour. So that's pretty exciting. Is that a casket type carriage? Is that where they put dead people?
Oh, it definitely is.
Oh, it is.
A hearse. Creepy.
People are just dying to get in it. Ooh, this is kind of creepy. It smells funny over here too.
Oh no.
It's like a tombstone for a dog.
Oh no, that's so...
Oh, they've got 2 of them.
Yeah, that is creepy. What's that?
Hansel and Gretel again. One's in the bathtub and one's outside the bathtub. Hey, Hansel and Gretel. It's like a secret tunnel.
You're gonna like emerge into like a fantasy world where we see fairies at the end of it.
Is that the water?
Yeah.
It's slimy.
This thing looks like scary.
He's performing for the camera. Look at that sunset. Wow, so pretty. It's getting dark. We're ready. We're ready for the Houmas House.
1774, this was originally owned by the Houmas Indians. And then they built this house in 1774. And this house is built almost exactly along the lines of the floor plans that the French government gave their colonists when they settled here.
Ooh, it smells good in there.
There were lots of parties given in the house, and the wide door allowed the gentleman and his lady to come in together. The Civil War was started in 1861, so this map was printed 14 years before the Civil War. During meals it was covered, so guests wouldn't have to sit here watching dying flies while they were eating. They made sarcophagus back then. They made these cast iron caskets. And I saw one of them for real, soon falling in. When I was in the 2nd grade, we went out there and looked at it. And the man in the casket was perfectly preserved. He had been in there for well over 100 years, and the man was perfectly preserved. The men would excuse themselves and come into the gentleman's smoking room where they could smoke cigars and drink whiskey.
Girl, to break the
Smoking room. But I want to get like a video of this.
There's only 2 death masks of Napoleon. One is in the Cabildo in New Orleans, the other's in the Louvre in Paris. And the owner has the mold that the death mask was made from, and he had another one made. So this is the actual face of Napoleon. The pistols are dueling pistols. Dueling was popular among the planter aristocracy. Men were forced into dueling by society, whereas one man didn't necessarily have any dispute against the other man.
That's creepy.
See all the medicine? We have opium, morphine, hashish, and arsenic. All these were used by doctors.
Oh, little doctor table.
Wait, is there actual medicine in it or no?
Oh,
No,
goodness.
they're empty. No,
So
we
this is
don't
drug
have
use?
arsenic and we don't have opium in the house.
Ace.
And this is the 1817 house. This staircase was built in 1817. Might want to take your camera and follow me.
Oh.
And the little ghost, Mary Smith Preston, has been seen hanging around this staircase.
That's creepy.
See
I feel like I'm out.
Preston looking down at you.
Hey, Mary. Mary.
You wanna hop out for us? My ankles really
Wait, are we
itch.
going upstairs?
Yeah.
Like, where do you think he's going?
Sweet Charlotte.
That's my favorite movie.
And this is the stairway that they roll the head down in the movie.
Oh my gosh.
This shows Betty Davis and Joan Crawford. They brought in a Pepsi-Cola machine for Joan Crawford and a Coca-Cola machine for Betty Davis. And during the filming, they got into a heated argument and Joan Crawford resigned from the film.
Is this the tombstones that are out in the, there's statues
The ones
out,
over there?
yeah.
Well, the family cemetery for this family is under the levy. When they moved the levy back, they used the dirt from the property, and they just covered up the family cemetery. The family cemetery is under the levy now. This is a voodoo death mask. It was placed over the head of the dead person to try and revive his spirit. The garlic is to chase away evil spirits. This is a bottle of virgin's blood. Virgin's blood is important in voodoo ceremonies. And this is a vampire killing kit. It's got everything in that kit that you need to kill the vampire. It's got the silver and wooden stake to drive through the heart of the vampire so it would never rise from the dead. This high chair can not only be used as a high chair, it can collapse.
Oh, a stroller.
Well, they're even more scary once I explain what they are to you.
Oh no.
Oh, please
Oh,
don't.
These dolls were made in Paris. They're made of real human teeth and real human hair. And late at night when I'm locking the house up, sometimes I see these dolls dancing around this room.
Just step. It's a little step.
Whoa.
Out here.
You feel safer out here than you do inside? Nothing's gonna happen.
Turned into a chamber box.
Okay, that's gross.
The Union Generals occupied this area. It was so hated by the people of New Orleans that they put us picked in the bottom of that chamber box and hang people for frivolous offenses. They issued Standing Order 28, which said if any woman of the city of New Orleans showed any disrespect to a Union soldier, she would be treated as a woman of the street, plying her trade. They knew you were going on a haunted.
We told you it was haunted. It was a haunted corner.
We told you,
Hey, but
I forgot about the kitchen.
This is the way this house looked in 1774. The kitchen was built where the fountain is. The kitchen was built apart from the house because that's generally where fires were stored. In this frame are pieces of pottery and animal teeth, and in these other frames are pieces of broken dish discorded.
What are they trying to catch
That was
with
a black bear trap.
that? Really?
And
Oh,
they-
yeah,
they
that was
ate
like-
black bear. Beans, they
gosh,
put
it's
it in
scary.
here, they put that up, the fire underneath, and they would turn the crank until they could hear the coffee beans start to pop. That's how they knew it was ready to be ground into coffee.
Are we gonna make it like light in there?
I don't know. Go ahead, try.
Here. I'm trying to make them.
Oh, you got a little bit of it. Ew, so creepy. There's bugs in that thing's eyes. Ew.
Creepy.
I'd like to say a very special thank you to my niece Jessica Robison. She couldn't be here for the closing because she had to go back to Seattle for the U.S. Navy. But I also want to say a special thank you to my daughter Sydney.
of course.
And Sydney, what did you think of the Houmas House? Did you think it was scary?
It was a little creepy.
It was a little creepy.
Creepy.
And you know, with that statue with
With the moss.
the
in his
moss,
eye.
the moss in his eye. I don't know if you caught that on camera, but it was
Very-
very strange, very strange. Well, if you'd like a home close to the Houmas House, you can always visit my website at
YourRealEstateWhisperer.com.
My name is Christina Smallhorn, your real estate whisperer for Ascension Parish. And I tell you all this
Because you matter.
Oh, are you joking me? Can you get static now? Oh my god, this is ridiculous.
Dog!